As a content creator for the internet, I have received a variety of reactions from my content. Most of them have been positive, I will say. However, the most shocking type of reaction that I've ever received for my content has been comparing me to different celebrities. While this doesn't happen too often, when it does happen, I really remember it. It stands out in my mind. The first time that this happened to me was in 2017. I was told that I looked like the actress that played Vicky Donovan in The Vampire Diaries, and I knew immediately who that was because I was a Vampire Diaries fan. I was a huge Selena fan, and I did not like Delana. Recently, I was told that I have the same features as Shelley Duvall, and I was not familiar with this actress because I hate horror movies. I'm okay with some supernatural horror movies, but I don't like gore. I don't like watching a bunch of human suffering, and a lot of the time, that is kind of the focus of horror movies. So I do like The Addams Family, if you consider that to be a horror movie. Other than that, I just don't watch anything. So I did do some research on Shelley Duvall. That was very interesting. Today, I am taking that comparison to the next level and actually comparing myself to photos of both of these actresses. This is probably the closest that I'll ever get to cosplay. As a side note, definitely let me know if you enjoy these voiceover videos. I could probably come up with different ideas to do more videos like this. I normally do not believe that comparing people to anyone else online is a positive thing, but I thought that this was interesting as these other people were notable in the traditional entertainment industry. Maybe some light comparison can be fun sometimes, as long as it doesn't get overwhelming for your mental health. Honestly, it is amazing all the things that the average woman who is on the internet, who is on social media, what we have to deal with. These were just a couple of positive experiences that I have had on the internet ever since I opened a social media account that was connected to like my face, my picture. I have a camera. I really like to use it. I really love fashion photography. That was what got me into social media in the first place. It's amazing how many people try to do things that I never imagined that they would do with my profile. And I'm not talking about like catfishing. I'm not talking about anything really out of hand. Luckily, I've not had to experience that. But just hearing other people's opinions about you, about what you're wearing, how you look, it's a lot. Also, side note, I'm sorry if I sound different. I am battling a cold currently, but I'm dedicated to YouTube. I have not, unfortunately, been able to pre-film any videos since December. I really want to stay on that and try to pre-film more often because I liked the feeling of being prepared. Unfortunately, this month has been really hectic for me. But anyway, let's get back into the topic of this video. For me, it's really weird to see so many little kids on TikTok. I have a little cousin and she uses TikTok a lot. It seems like all of her friends are on TikTok and they take videos of themselves talking to their phones. That seems very odd to me because I waited until I was 18 to have an Instagram because I felt weird about people looking at me when I was a minor. But obviously, this is a different generation. They think differently about the world, and they're so used to having their phones. I guess speaking to a phone is not as intimidating as it was for me. When I was their age, I feel like YouTube was just coming out, and you had to buy a DSLR camera in order to post videos. That seemed very intimidating for a very long time. And I don't think that these kids feel this way about themselves, their image, being on the internet. So that's always been something very interesting for me personally to take into account when I think about younger generations. I guess the point of this video was that a little bit of comparison is fun if it's in good taste, but the main message that I wanted to share was to always be nice to girls and women online, because you have no idea how much we have to deal with if we have public social media accounts. Stay beautiful.